Hey guys, I'm Joe from Livingfootball. Today I'm going to show you the around the world trick. Okay, we're going to start with the basics. There's a basic version to learn. It looks like this. We pull the ball backwards, we flick it up, and then we catch it. The most important part about this is that when you pull the ball backwards, don't pull it straight into you. It's going to be very hard to get around the ball quickly. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to pull it a little bit diagonally across, and then you're gonna lift the ball up with this part of your foot, the front toe, outside part of your foot. And it's a quick movement where you lift up, go forward, and then you quickly go around and beneath. It looks like this. And then you grab the ball. Okay, we try that one again. Remember, don't pull it back too far away and too close to you here, diagonally across. And then you let it roll onto the outside of your foot. You slowly lift it up, and your foot movement is that way, forward and then backwards around, okay? Less sideways, more forward and up and backwards around. Looks like this. And then we grab the ball, okay? That's version number one. Number two, we can just like try to balance the ball on top here. There's multiple ways to do it. One way is you keep it further up front of the toes, or you can just squish it in here. I prefer to do this one. And then all you do is you lift it up and let it roll around the outside of your foot. Squish it, let it roll on the outside of your foot. And here, the most important part is, same thing, you get a little bit closer, and then you do the twist. If you're too far up front, you're going to be out of balance, okay? It's very important that your center of gravity is on top of the ball while you do this one. Balance it out first, get on top, and then control it. Balance it out and then control it. Okay, so last step is we're going to do it in the juggle. Okay, after you mastered this one, try to practice this one first, and then you control it. You can also do pull it back, and then you just do a couple of juggles. Okay, looks like this from the side. Pull the ball 90-degree angle here of your foot. Okay, don't start too far up front, otherwise you lose control of your balance already. 90 degrees, toes, only toes on the ball. Pull diagonally back, let it roll up. There we go. Okay, now we do the advanced version. The trick with the advanced version is that you keep the ball a little bit closer, because if you start getting too wide, you're not going to be able to catch up. And also, the upwards push has to be a little bit firmer. Upwards push, and you will see that I start rotating around that way. The reason for that is because the ball, if I go up here and do this movement, the ball starts spinning backwards, so the gravity is pulling it that way. So that's how I'm gonna balance out the gravity, by making a motion in that direction, okay? Let's try. Get in position, try to get to juggling where the ball doesn't have too much spin, okay? So nice and straight. And then you can do multiple of those, okay? There's no limit. You can try as many as you can do. Try to get here in a position where the ball is not doing that one, is not spinning, because then it's very difficult because you go in the opposite spinning direction, okay? Let's do it again. Get in position. There we go. Did you see my turning around? The reason for that is just because I go against the gravity pull of the ball, and I lift it up and closer to here. If I do one, I can go a little bit further away because I can juggle after it. But if I want to do multiple, because I want to push it up, if I have my foot like that and I push it up, the ball is going to go that direction, okay? So you have it about 90 degrees, so you can push up straight for the multiple one, straight. And then the trick is to try to have less bending that way, more bending straight upwards, so the ball rolls on top here. Okay, make sure it's straight here. Not too much rotation. Okay, just for fun, now I'll show you a real hardcore version, okay? The real hardcore version looks like that. Because it's harder than doing it out of the juggle, because when you juggle, you have energy coming down from the ball, and then you just put reverse energy in there. That's what kicks the ball up. But out of this one, you already need energy to push this one up, so the ball has less energy by itself, okay? So it's way harder, you will see when you do it, to keep that one up for multiple times. There we go. And this is quite difficult, okay? You have to get a feel for on which height to get the ball. So try not to do it too high, because then you get off balance, not too low, because then you can't get around. So it's around this area, okay? I would say about knee height, maybe a little bit lower, around here. And the first one is very important. If you mess up the first one, all the other ones are quite difficult. Remember, diagonal push backwards. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Leave a comment on how many around the world you were able to do. Like, follow, and share. See you next time.